okay? All right. So let's just kind of talk about how we really hone in on the people that we're trying to help in a way outside of recruiting. If we're going to talk about that part of the business. So first of all, thank you all for who showed up. I'm humbled to be here. Excited to be sharing about a subject that's really, really important to me. So a little bit of backstory for anyone who doesn't know me. I have been with Q Sciences for 9 months. I am an executive ambassador. My girlfriend, Nikki, came to me after her and I had been in a previous company together and didn't have a good time. We'll just leave it at that. And but both of us we're business minded. We were constantly looking for something that could help really help support our families in whatever way that we can. She came to me with this concept, getting ready to sign up herself, and said, I want you to take a look at this. I know you know products like this. I know this is what you are into. Help me make a decision and let me know if these products are solid. So I took a look at everything that Q Sciences had to offer. I jumped on a Zoom. I looked at the catalog. I did my own homework. And I was like, look, I'm going to start out with some CBD because, at the time we were having a really hard time finding a CBD that would work for Santino. At this point, it was 2 years we had been using CBD for him. So I tried the CBD. I was sold. 5 days later, I think I signed up as an ambassador because I had to get these products in other people's hands. If there was any other person on this planet who was a CBD user and was trying and knew the depth importance of this of CBD and what it can do for the body and the nervous system, as a special needs mom, if I could just help one other family to find that level of relief, I was going to do that. And with a product that literally doesn't even touch anything that we had used. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you, Ashley. I don't know how to mute people. Hopefully everyone unmutes themselves. So my story starts with products. So it's really easy for me to fall into the realm of like, I have to get these products in people's hands because that's how I came to love Q Sciences. Yes, I want to make money, but I'm not going to back just any product just to make money, so to speak. This product has to be really special for me to want to give my heart to it every single day. So now that all 5 of my family members are using these products, I have many testimonies. And I think that that's probably where a lot of people get tripped up. So I'm going to touch on that about how to promote these products, even if you don't necessarily have your own massive testimony the way that I do, because it is totally possible. I have to start off with some mindset stuff because that's just who I am. The yogi in me needs to talk about where we're coming from. Nikki and I were having a conversation this morning, and this is probably gonna become a pretty significant motto. Show up consistently with authenticity. Okay, guys, it is so important that we are not here just to serve our own good. We are all showing up on a Sunday afternoon. Yes, of course, because we want financial stability for our families, because we want to be next level business owners. But we're doing so in a company that provides financial success and products to those who need us the most. So show up authentically, ask questions. Tara Truex talks about this all the time. Activity is the best thing you could possibly do in any situation. Even if we're talking about recruiting, you got to ask the questions. I cannot go talk to someone about sleep spray or, well, I guess let's use it better. I'm not going to talk to someone about anxiety until I really know a little bit more about what's causing that anxiety. Let's get to the root cause here. So for me, I really want to find out what the root cause, why are you having anxiety? Is there a stressor in your life? Were you triggered by some kind of trauma? Do you have gut issues? Are we talking about a nutritional deficiency? For me, that's how I find out what people really need. And that way I can really talk to people about a product. That is really easy to do if you're reaching out for help. So we're going to get back to the core basics of this company, edifying your upline. If someone asks you, you know what, I'm having a really hard time with my anxiety, you know, I'm getting night sweats, I'm being impulsive, I'm having a hard time managing my marriage, I need some help. You're going to ask some questions. If you don't know what questions to ask, you know what, I'm still really getting used to this. I'm going to connect you with my friend Elizabeth. She has a lot of experience with anxiety because of her husband and son. I'm going to get you connected to them. Here's another situation. I am dealing with some postpartum depression. I don't want to go on meds if I don't have to, but I really want to be more focused and present for my children. What am I going to do? Because I don't have that testimony. You know what? I really, really, really want to get you to someone who can help you. I'm going to have you talk to my girlfriend, Ashley. She has a very, very similar story, and she's going to be able to talk to you and tell you the kinds of things that has helped her. And that way that you can make a decision whether medication or this or combination of both would be a good measure for you. Remember, we can never treat or diagnose diseases. We can simply suggest products that can help people function on a higher level and live thrive in their lives. Every day when I wake up, I ask the universe, ask your God, whatever it is. We all have our thing here, right? Every day I wake up and I ask the universal energy, how can I be of service? Because if I'm doing this just to service myself, I'm not going to get anywhere. This is not a me business. Francesca recently talked about her, some of her addiction story when she was in recovery. And because I'm in recovery, I'll have 10 years of sobriety next July. This hit home for me and it really stuck in my head. And she talks about how her sponsor told her to not worry about whatever she was freaking out about. Go up to the homeless shelter and go give out meals for a couple of hours. And by servicing other people and getting out of your own head is when you can really thrive, because it's not about us anymore. It's about helping others. And isn't that what we're all here for? We're all here to help other people, whether that be with a sleep spray, whether that be with a Q-Core supplement suite, whether that be with a financial opportunity, whatever the situation is, we are here to help others. So how do we do that? If you're starting at ground zero and you've never had a customer before and you have zero idea how to get there, what I did when I started Q Sciences is I made a list. I made a list of I started with people. So I made a list of the people closest to me. And I wrote down their names. My mother-in-law, my friend Kim, went down the road. I probably had 20 names. And I thought to myself, okay, I know Kim deals with anxiety. So I wrote anxiety. I know my mom deals with her asthma. I, wrote that down. So I kind of put like the reason I thought of them next to their names. Then I picked up my phone and got on Messenger and I voiced people. I am a big fan of voicing, and I love that we harp on that because voicing is so important. Using your tone of voice is so important when talking to people. So I pick up the phone and I say, Mom, I just joined this company and these products are legit. That we started the CBD with Santino and it's been an absolute game changer. There's this Renew cream that I really think that you should try. I think that Nana would help Nana a lot with her arthritis. And I know that you struggle with your hands sometimes too. When I saw this product in her catalog, I automatically thought of you. What do you think? Do you want to take a look at the catalog? Like, this is my mother-in-law. She's going to want to support me, right? So that's an easy sell. Like, that was literally the first thing I did. Then I go to my friend Kim and I'm like, hey, Kim, I know you saw on my Facebook that I just started with this new business opportunity, business venture, I think I said. I don't use the word opportunity very often. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to use the word opportunity. I think I said something like, hey, I started this new business. I'm really about like being a business owner. Like, we are business owners. Like, I make my own hours. It's up to me how much money I make. Like, I run my own business. So, hey, Kim, I just started this new business. I really think you should check out the CBD. It's been a game changer for Santino. I know your anxiety has been keeping you up at night. Do you want to take a look? It's literally that simple, you guys. I'm like, if I had bought some totally bomb shampoo or if this shirt, if I was like, oh my God, this shirt, I love it. It's so amazing. I'd probably text my best friend and be like, dude, check out this website. You got to check it out. I was literally just telling someone about a workout clothing brand the other day that's local to me, that there's a pocket in the back of the sports bra. I want to own 20,000 of them because of this stupid pocket, because I have 3 kids and there's a pocket in my bra. Like, who doesn't want that, right? We are constantly advertising. So do yourself a favor and advertise your own business. There's no reason to be weirded out about it. It's like, be proud of what you are, be proud of what you represent. It comes full circle to that authenticity. Authenticity. I'm not going to use that word again today. Okay. So you've got your list. There's another way that you can do it. You can kind of backtrack. You want to take your catalog of products and maybe start with our newest stuff, terpenes, collagen, innovate, start with all the new products, or get your favorite products, sport. Maybe the meal shakes have been really helpful for you. What is drastically changed in your life due to these products? Q-Core. You're going to take a list of your products, right? You're going to think, okay, well, I think this person could really benefit from it for this reason. So write their name down. And then you're going to do the exact same thing. Hey, Joshua, I just started a business. I know you've been struggling with X, Y, and Z. My husband's recently started taking this product and it's really helped him accomplish X, Y, and Z. I thought of you immediately. I'd love for you to take a look at it. Can I send you some information? I literally use the same invitation, I guess I could say, whether it's my best friend or whether it's someone just watching my stories that I've never had a conversation with. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to talk to them like a human being. I'm not going to send them some copy and paste message, because I believe that in network marketing, like, we need to get very far away from that. So for me, being authentic means picking up that voice and voicing them. Now, that's not always applicable. I understand. Sometimes we have to just send out a quick text. But at some point in the conversation, I do suggest getting in that voice mode. So you've made your list. Here's something I need to bring up because I see it all the time. And I want you guys to get very, very far away from this, okay? I think Ashley talked about this a couple days ago. When you're making your posts, or maybe even putting stuff in your story, let's talk about posts. When you're making your posts, if you're going to talk about a product in your post, which I do about once a week, please do not put product sheets on your Facebook. Please do not put stock pictures on your Facebook. Someone is going to look at that and they're going to think, here's another company just throwing a picture up. Like, they're going to scroll right past it. No one cares about some stock photo that corporate took of Q Sport. No one cares. What they do care is about me and my face holding my cup, talking about how hard my day was because I'm potty training two toddlers, and this Q Sport is the only thing keeping me sane right now. That is a story that someone's going to want to listen to, not a product sheet. They don't care. So use your face. And if you're talking about someone else, use their face. Use Ashley's face. I mean, even if you do have to it's okay to use other people's stories. And there's the baby. It's okay to use other people's stories. It is. It's absolutely okay to use someone else's testimony. I would probably say that for my stories personally. But anytime I use a product, and especially with my kids, that's a big market for me. If I, have a specific moment where I need to give my kids chill, I'm going to take a picture of them in that moment. And I'm going to really think about how I felt in that moment. And probably later on that night, I'm going to go into my notes in my phone and I'm going to write out a post that talked about how I felt in that moment. Storytelling is so important. We have to paint a picture for people, not just throw up this like 3-sentence long paragraph with no grammar and no sentence breaks. Like, we need to really think about like writing an essay, like when you were in college, like, think about what you're writing and try and make your audience feel like they're part of that story. I'm going to talk about how my heart was racing when I was screaming at my daughter for doing, having a meltdown and feeling terrible about it an hour later, because really she was just incapable of handling what was going on around her. I'm going to talk about that pit in my stomach, about how I felt when I couldn't help her and what she needed. And then I thought to myself, I'm going to grab the chill. And I gave her some because it was my last resort. And I thought, this has to work. And literally within 10 minutes, the relief on her face is everything I needed in my day. And everyone was able to calm down at that point. Now I just have to work on getting rid of that mom guilt. That is a story I'm going to tell to my audience. Someone is going to recognize that, and someone is going to feel that and think to themselves, I need that in my life. I can tell you that every single time I post about my kids and me using my products with them, at least one person reaches out to me. They don't necessarily always buy, but someone reaches out to me because people need to hear how it feels. I can post facts about our products on my Facebook all day long. People don't care about the chain amino acids in Q Sport. They don't care about the scientific information. Yes, facts tell, stories sell. Absolutely. No one cares about the 200 milligrams in my sport. I'm only saying this, it's sitting in front of me. They want to hear about how it's changed your life, how it's changed your child's life, how it's improved your marriage, how it's improved you as a person. Get personal, get vulnerable. This is vulnerable stuff here. At least it is for me. And if this isn't vulnerable for you yet, use my story. Literally just go into my page and like pull my story and share it, or even just, edit it to say this is from my friend Elizabeth, and I had to share the story because I think it's so important for other people to hear. It's okay. Use proper grammar, please. Not for me, but for yourself. I think I personally, like when I look on other people's pages, and I'm not necessarily saying in our team, I'm just saying in general, when I see other people's posts and it's literally like one long sentence, I can't focus on what is being said because all I can focus in of like, where's the ending and the start of this? Like, so I do recommend using grammar and sentence breaks in your posts. I think it looks professional. I think it looks like you actually thought it out, put some time and thought and energy into it. I know this sounds like a whole lot when you're just thinking, well, how is all this stuff going to get me customers? And I understand it probably feels like that, but like, seriously, all this stuff is super important. Like if I drop any of these pieces, my customer sales go down and I don't get to help people the way that I enjoy helping. All of these pieces are important for me, and the success I have had with customer sales comes from these steps. That doesn't mean I spend 3 hours a day doing these steps. It's just, this is important. I post about products probably once a week, so it's not a lot, right? But as far as like your manifestations and really thinking about how you can help other people, like that is a daily thing for me. I seriously think to myself on a daily basis, because for me, it's not, if I approach my friends list on Facebook in the thought process of, okay, I need to make 500 CV by the end of the week, who am I going to convince to buy my products? It's not going to work. What you need to do is look at your friends list or look at your phone contacts, go on your Instagram, check out people's pages and say, who can I service? Who can I be of service today? Who out there needs help? Who out there needs something I might have? And if that day you don't find anyone who might need your help, then that's okay. But you have to show up every day consistently. It's just part of what we do. If we're talking about customer sales or recruiting, it's about showing up for yourself and your business. You know, I utilize stories a lot for products. I don't post about products a lot on my page. I don't want people to think that I'm a product pusher. I use my stories a lot for products. I try to break them up so it's not like 15 storylines in a line, or it's like story slides in the line. Unless of course I'm talking. This one is a little bit complicated. How do I break it down? Okay. Don't be all about product. If you're going to post product in your stories, don't be all about product. Break it up a little bit with family, right? When someone looks at your stories, they should see a glimpse of everything that is who you are. You are partnered with a wellness company that provides really amazing cutting edge technology products. Oh, here's a picture of you taking your collagen. And then the next slide is a before and after, so that someone understands, well, why is she taking collagen? And then you show before and after. Oh, that's why. Those are the results of what she's taking. And then maybe show a couple pictures of your kids playing in the backyard. Follow Ashley's story. She does a phenomenal job at it as well. Nikki does a really good job as well, as far as breaking it up. I'm a little bit heavier on the products than Nikki and Ashley are. I try to, if I'm going to post about products, I try to make it of me, like me pouring the collagen onto a spoon, or a boomerang of collagen on my counter versus a stock photo or a canvas slide. Like there's times when I'm just too busy and I have to steal slides from someone else. We all do it. But majority of the time I'm going to try and do my own. And the cool thing is I have 5,000 pictures in my phone right now, and probably 40% of them are Q Sciences. I can go back to 6 months from now and reuse those storylines that I saved to my phone. So the point of the stories, that's a little bit more of a complicated bag that I don't want to dive into too much, but I would say keep it broken up. If you're going to talk about products in your stories, try and make it a picture of you or a video of you, whether that be you going live in your stories or you pouring a product. Try and make it more personal than just a Canva or a stock photo. And monitor your views. If you're not monitoring your story views, reach out to me after this and I will help you figure out how to monitor who's watching your stories. That is a really, really awesome way of connecting with someone. If someone is watching your stories consistently and they haven't reached out to you, I would definitely reach out to them and be like, hey, I don't want to sound creepy or anything, but I monitor my stories because I'm a business owner, and I've seen that you've been watching me for like 2 weeks. Is there something that's piqued your interest? That's what I'm going to say to them, because they obviously like what I have to say. They obviously their interest is piqued by what I'm showing. So I'm going to reach out to them and say, hey, can I offer you something? And attraction marketing is phenomenal, but we are not, I am not on the level of an attraction marketer. I'm not an influencer. People are not going to come by the herds to come buy my products because I put it in my stories. You have to have real life conversations with people, but through connecting with people, as humans, even if it's just reaching out to 5 friends a day to asking them how they are, asking your friend how she had a baby 3 days ago. How is she? What does she need? Can you pray for her? Your friend's son just had surgery. Reach out to them, see how they're doing. Oh, someone watched your stories the other day, even talked to them in 6 months. Catch up. This is this is a community-based business. And if we are engulfed in our community, we are going to thrive. And for me, I show up authentically and I tell the universe, okay, this is what I can give today. Thank you for giving me what I need to accomplish the rest. Thank you for taking care of everything else that I need today, because this is all I can do. But connecting with people is a really big part of my business and how I get connected with customers so frequently. One of the last things I want to say before I open it up for questions is, do not waste this time. We are very close to a slow season. When November and December hit, things are going to slow down for us just the way that summer did. We're going to have some Black Friday deals. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure I wasn't here last holiday season, but I'm sure there will be. People are going to be spending their time with family. They're going to be on vacations. They're going to be enjoying the holidays. For the first time in a really long time, we're having a solid holiday season, you guys. People are not going to be glued to their phone the way they were in the pandemic or, during certain months. A slow season is coming. Take advantage of what you have right now and just work your tail off for what you want. I worked very hard last month to receive the customer volume that I did. It's because I knew that we have an X amount of time before things slow down again. And I want to make sure that I'm doing what I can to plant the seeds, to let people know that my doors are open, and building those connections for future sales, future ambassadors, or business partners, I guess I should say, future business partners, future sales, just future in general. So we're constantly planting seeds. So what I do today maybe won't come to fruition until January of next year. That's okay, because I'm going to continue to show up. So I would just say, just don't waste your time, stack your cash, as Marielle Philippone would say, and roll with it while we're in a really amazing momentum. The momentum right now is killer. What we have to offer is killer, and don't let that slip you by, because it won't ever come again. I would like to hear any questions you guys might have before I close with a statement. Anyone at all?
I have a question for you, Elizabeth.
Hi, Brooke.
Hey girl, do you send the product catalog to most everybody that's interested in product?
That is a really good question. I used to, until we had like a whole bunch of products that weren't on the catalog anymore. So, who is it that just put out that new product video? We will get that video posted. I'm pretty sure it was posted last night.
I posted it last night. It's Kristen Manassian. You can go
Kristen,
to her.
that's her name. Okay. Meeting will end in 10 minutes. Thank you for letting me know, because I can talk all day. There was a new 10-minute product video done, so I recommend sending that.
Okay.
If I have been just sending my website at this point, because the products that I'm promoting aren't on that catalog usually, unless someone just wants CBD. Then I'm like, okay, cool, here's the catalog. Normally, when I'm in a conversation with someone, I would send product sheets first. When I'm trying to decide what someone needs, I'm sending product sheets. Then once they're like, okay, I think I want to take a look at this realm. If someone asks me for a catalog, I'm going to probably send them both my website and the catalog. But now that we have Kristen's video, I think that's probably a really great resource. I try to walk them through the process, like depending on what the situation is. Like if someone's like, hey, I want some CBD, can I look at your catalog or your website? I'm going to send them the catalog and I'm going to say, okay, when you've decided what flavor you want, let me know and I'll walk you through the steps of becoming a preferred customer. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Oh, and I guess I should touch on this. Like, I think it's extremely important that we're explaining to people the important, like what it means to be a retail customer or a preferred customer, because that is, I almost never sign up retail customers because like it doesn't make any sense. You're going to pay $10 for an entire year to get 25% off. So explaining why a preferred customer account is so beneficial is really, really helpful in these situations. Some people get weirded out. They're like, oh my God, I have to set up an auto ship and all these things. And this sounds really complicated. To kind of just, walk people through it step by step. We have preferred customer steps that we can send to people. But I think it's really important to communicate those things as well when you're in that conversation.
Can I tap into that? Because I think if you tell people about an auto ship and they get scared, just say, we have an auto ship option so that you can earn rewards for free products.
Right. Yes.
Make sure that they know that our reward system is really great. And that's the point of the auto ship. And they can edit it at any time and they can turn it off at any time, but that will lose their rewards. But that is the whole point of the auto ship for PC.
Yeah. Yeah. It earns you free products. Like it's super cool.
Yeah.
We also have a graphic that explains the reward system as well. I have it saved in my phone somewhere, so we can post that in the group at some point, I'm sure. That helps a lot too. Okay, I think we have like 5 minutes. What else you got for me? No? No one? Okay, all right. I'm going to leave you guys with a quote today because it's who I am. Don't change so people will like you. Be yourself and the right people will love you. Namaste. Thank you.
Blessings. Bye, Elizabeth.
Bye.